We got a little brouhaha in the WNBA. Connecticut Sun versus Indiana Fever. What happened?
All right.
Caitlin Clark from Duke.
Here it's Clark splashing home a three from way downtown.
She talking trash. Yeah, she yelling at somebody. She getting out the ref.
Connecticut bench on her way back.
Pounding her chest. If you like to see, y'all want more viewers? Get right here. She making all y'all money, by the way. And y'all want to beat her up. What's y'all problem? She get into NBA, WNBA, all of a sudden they got private planes. Coincidence? I think not. And W teammates.
Christmas Kelly escorting her back to the bench.
JC Sheldon is there.
Yeah. This may sound crazy, but she can actually get some minutes in the NBA, bro. Bro, look where she's shooting from. Look where she's shooting from. So automatically she's a threat. She can get some minutes. Not saying she's gonna play 40 plus minutes, 35 minutes. But she can get some minutes in the NBA for sure, though.
Christmas Kelly escorting her back to the bench.
Look where she's shooting from.
JC Sheldon is there.
That's not even glaze, bro. That's just facts. She can get some serious minutes, not serious minutes, but minutes in the NBA.
Wilson had it knocked away. Good hands by Allen. And Sheldon comes up with the steal.
Dang!
And here we get another breakers here as JC Sheldon goes right after Sophie Cunningham. It was a hard foul, no question.
I'm blaming this all on the officials tonight. It is totally their responsibility.
Someone's putting blame on the refs. Finally!
That's a hard foul. That's a flagrant foul. And if they had taken care of the business earlier, we wouldn't be in this situation right now. Well, you can't eject her because you didn't eject Mabry. That's a flagrant foul. It's a hard foul.
Yep. Damn, she's still grabbing her. Dang! Luau!
Yeah, I think no question this will get upgraded.
Yeah, no question.
Hey, what you doing? What you doing?
Arms above the shoulders. And again, intent is not part of this rule. Cunningham.
It's the security that are getting in to break it up, not the officials.
And here is.
Yeah, the referees gotta do a better job.
This escalated.
And she got hit in the face.
Called a flagrant. Those two were technicals. Charles got a technical, and then Mabry for what we thought should have been 2 technicals and ejection. It was called just 1.
I thought everyone else was in there trying to.
Hey, this body. Dang, what are you doing to Caitlin? What'd she do?
Technicals
she got hit in the face. She retaliated, but I think it was an accident though. But she just retaliated. And then she just body checked her.
And Mabry for what we thought.
Yeah, she's getting suspended, bro.
Should have been 2 technicals.
2-game suspension.
It was called just 1.
If she doesn't get suspended, I'll be surprised, bro. The WNBA is tougher than the NBA. You do that in the NBA, you get suspended.
I don't know. Do you consider that a fight?
For Connecticut, it's a technical foul ejection for fighting. JC Sheldon ejected. Technical foul for fighting. Indiana's gonna get 2 points.
This is where it's hard to relay when there's so much because we don't get the mic. I wish the official got the chance to explain. Cunningham is apparently done.
She might need a paper and pencil to write all that down.
The ballpark.
All right. Oh yeah, shout out to Chaz NBA with all this, man.
We're getting heated during Fever vs. Sun, starting off with a shove by Caitlin, and then JC hit Caitlin in the face. So Caitlin gave her another shove, and that's when she was hit to the ground. But Sophie Cunningham came in and stood up for Caitlin Clark.
Yep.
Back to the Big Ten.
Yep. Hey, WNBA saw what the Big 3 did this past week and say, oh, we gotta copy that. We gotta copy that. Now, you see all the fights in the Big 3, y'all? The WNBA saw that and said, yeah, let's copy that.
About the heated moments.
Killing for this first, I know you and JC go way back to the Big Ten. What was going on with the championess there, and what explanation were you given for the tech that you got?
I'll take the official questions. There wasn't an explanation for the tech that she got. You know, I think it was pretty obvious that stuff was brewing, right? When the officials don't get control of the ball game, when they allow that stuff to happen, and it's been happening all season long. All season long. It's not just this game. It's been happening all season long. This is what happens, right? This is what happens. You've got competitive women who are the best in the world at what they do, right? And when you allow them to play physical and you allow these things to happen, they're going to compete. And they're going to have their teammates' backs. It's exactly what you expect, right, out of fierce competition. So I started talking to the officials in the first quarter, and we knew this was going to happen. You could tell it was going to happen. So they got to get control of it. They got to be better. They got to be better.
Yeah, I agree.
Can you specifically detail what you mean by get control of the game, just to be in your words?
Get control of the game is call the fouls that are actually happening on the floor. Right, and consistently call the fouls that are actually happening on the floor. Okay, not just if somebody swings and misses, right? Like, consistently call the fouls.
Coach, do you think it's something pertaining to your team, or do you think this is a league-wide issue?
Well, I've seen quite a few dust-ups in the league so far, so I think it's a league-wide issue. I mean, bad officiating is bad officiating.
Yeah, he says to me, you're getting a fine instantly. They're on your fine check immediately right now, taking it out your check right now as you speak.
And then what did you make of Sophie Cunningham's flagrant foul on JC towards the end?
It was a flagrant foul.
Do you think it's like defending Caitlin or defending the team, or how do you view just how it all?
I view it as a flagrant foul.
I'll ask about the game, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys came for basketball.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
talk
seriously.
about basketball.
Yeah.
Come on now.
What do you think of just how you all were able to pull away in the second half, Caitlin, in
We're
particular?
going to the Commissioner Cup Championship.
Let's
That's
go!
pretty exciting. Y'all want to talk about that? Let's talk about that.
What do you think, again, in the second half, allowed you all to create some distance?
They got an NCAA tournament too. Commissioner Cup Championship.
And what can you build on going into that cup final?
I thought we were physical on defense. I think that's where we lacked in the first half. I think the first half we had moments where we're up 10, we're up 8, we're up 12, and we continue to just let them back in the game. And I think, you know, prior to maybe the second half where we finally got our foot on the gas, that's kind of where we have struggled all season long is we continue to get these leads, these 8-point leads, these 6-point leads, these 10-point leads, and we just let teams back in the game and with bad shots, turnovers, whatever it is. So I think it's just, you know, we kind of got over the hump there, and then we're able to grow our lead in the fourth quarter. They even cut it to 10 in the fourth quarter, and I thought we really responded well and were able to open it up for a pretty comfortable win.
Shout out to Chaz NBA. Shout out to WNBA, man.